West Pointers and Texas Aggies, well, we get along great, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
I do appreciate Bob's support of the Veterans Resource Center. He does a lot for us, and he is a big presence in there, so thank you for that. If you don't want your raise, I'll take it. So tonight I want to introduce you to two outstanding Clark students. We hired Andrew Cline and Tiara Simpson 1 September. They're part of the AmeriCorps program. They're our Vet Corps navigators. And going through the interview process, I was exhausted just reading everything that they did. I don't know how the two of them managed to do what they do with young families, maintaining 3.9, 4.0. I mean, they're what Clark College is all about, in my opinion, and I'm very fortunate to have them working in the Veterans Resource Center. They made an impact right away. So the first one I'm going to introduce to you is Andrew Klein. Andrew spent 4 years in the Marine Corps. He was one of those gee whiz cyber technology guys who is very dangerous with computers, so he makes a great asset in the VRC. He's a chemical engineering major. He takes all the hard math courses that you could ever think about taking. It makes me nauseous. It makes my eyes roll in the back of my head just thinking about math. But he's very good at what he does. So Andrew, could you please come up and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Klein. A little bit of background on myself. I grew up in western Pennsylvania, about an hour outside of Pittsburgh. After high school, I attended a community college there, mainly out of financial reasons, trying to be fiscal, I guess, with the cost of college. After a semester, I joined the Marine Corps in 2011. I was a computer network specialist. Basically that was my job title, but anything that had to do with computers I had to fix for people. After 4 years, I just got out of active duty February of this year. My wife is from Woodland, and we met in a completely different state, but it's a long story. So we decided to move back here after I got out, be close to her family. I started looking at colleges within the area, just to try and get back into the swing of things. I was looking at LCC and WSU and Clark. My sister-in-law graduated from Clark for nursing. She's now working labor and delivery up in Longview, St. John's. I got a 4-year-old son and a year-and-a-half-old little girl. So this is my third quarter here at Clark. Going full-time now. Why I chose Clark over LCC is in WSU is I called LCC just trying to figure out information about enrolling, and they told me that I couldn't get in-state tuition in Washington. So I was like, okay, well, let's see what Clark has to say. I contacted Clark, and they're like, okay, well, yeah, we can get you the waiver or whatever like that. So I came, applied to Clark, went to visited their Veterans Resource Center, as we tell all new vets to do, to get direct information. Staff there was wonderful. The certifying officials gave me, a checklist of everything I needed to do, pointed me in the right direction. And from then on, I talked to an advisor, and I was like, well, this is it's not even a choice. So I was like, I'm just gonna go here. They have what I need. It's a small college. I like small class sizes, more personal connection with the teacher. For me to, and plan was to use Clark to, I plan on applying to University of Washington. I'm going to transfer in spring 2017. But it's definitely given me, I started taking 2 classes, and I've been able to pace myself and get back into the swing of things, the college lifestyle. Let's see here. Clark was also rated, best bang for your buck. That was huge factor in my decision on being the largest, 2-year school in Washington. My mother-in-law is also taking classes here. I feel connected to Clark, and I plan on finishing out my transfer degree here. I mean, professors have been, granted, you have different kinds of professors. You have ones that are just read off the PowerPoint, ones that'll don't give any notes, anything like that. But they've all been uniquely challenging, but always been helpful with I haven't understood something. Their office hours, they've been open. I've used the tutoring center more than enough. The administrative services, any run-ins I've had with them, they've been nothing but helpful, from financial aid, registration. I have nothing but good things to say about them. It's been a smooth transition for myself. My job here is to help other veterans transition from the military to college life, because it's definitely a daunting task. It's two different worlds. But what me and Tiara do is we connect veterans and their family members to resources and benefits that a lot of them don't even know that they are entitled to. We'll also promote veteran awareness, and we have to meet an hourly requirement, 1,700 hours in 10 months, which is about 40 hours a week on average. We have some flexibility with that, but we also have to plan several service projects throughout that time. I'm involved in a few clubs and activities here at Clark, as much as my time is allowed. I think next quarter I'll have a little more flexibility to be more involved with some of them. I'm the event coordinator for the Engineering and Nerd Girls Club. Also involved in the Veterans Club, because we're trying to reboot that this year. The Aerospace Club and Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. My plans after Clark, I have my eyes set on University of Washington. It's a competitive school and even more competitive program. I guess if that doesn't work out, I'll look at OSU or a couple other places, but I'm confident that I can. I'm up for the task, and I'm definitely up for the challenge. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
But yeah, I love Clark. It's been great for me. I'm enjoying my time here and look forward to the next year and a half that I'll be here. So. Thank you.
Don't.
Any questions, I guess?
Now we get to grill you.
Yes.
I just want to thank you for your service.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank you for your service and for the service of the veterans that are either here or looking to come here. I love how humbly you describe, well, I'm not doing much, and then, a minute later it's, well, I want to maybe look at more, but I go this club and this club and this club. And you have, sorry, I know what it's like to have a 4-year-old and 1.5-year-old. That by itself is a busy life. So, and I understand your GPA is pretty good.
That's for now, yeah. We'll see.
So what is it?
It's a 3.98 right now.
That's pretty good. I have no doubt you'll get into the school that you want with this kind of background. And clearly your commitment to the country, commitment to college, yes.
Thank you.
I just have a question. Again, you're pretty impressive, but the AmeriCorps part. So are you able to do this a second year? Is this part of a Washington State AmeriCorps program?
Yes, it's a contracts through September through July. With me planning to go to UW in spring, I wouldn't be able to do another year commitment to that. Sadly, I would definitely love to, but I'd be traveling back and forth for a while, so I don't know.
I just love this combination of that. I actually ran an AmeriCorps program for about 4 years, and so the fact that you've gone into the veteran stuff, it kind of melts both very, very well. And I'm glad that you're able to reach out to other veterans too.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to. Everybody loves helping people. You just get that feeling that you get by doing that. But I mean, you know, a lot of them have a lot of unique challenges. Whether you know, school wasn't their thing, whether they joined because they didn't want to go to school and now they find themselves left with, you know, it's their best opportunity. But I mean, it blows my mind the fact that like so many of them don't even know like that, like all of the resources out there to help them. And I mean, it's what they're there for. But I mean, it's a great opportunity. I love it.
So as you do your service projects, keep the Board of Trustees in mind, because I'm sure that there would be, we'd be interested in helping too.
No, absolutely. Yeah, for September we did a suicide awareness display in the library, and we also did it in the Geyser Hall. But with 22 pairs of booths from all different branches set up to symbolize a study that the VA released, I think in 2013. It was only data gathered from 22 states actually, but it was, because it's not a statistic that's normally reported, but from those 22 states it was an average of 22 veterans a day committed suicide. But it was definitely something that we wanted to make people aware of, if they, something easy to forget. So, but, we got a couple other things planned for the year, but yeah, we'll definitely keep you informed.
I just want to say, echo, thank you for your service. You're an exceptional contribution to this college. We're lucky to have you. And a lot of times, folks have barriers and they don't understand or even begin to know what those barriers are to their success in education. So thanks for sharing your experience and skills with other folks and really, truly helping change a culture and give people access who wouldn't have had access to education. It's pretty phenomenal. Thank you.
Well,
Let me just say that, you know, Marines are pretty tough guys, but I'm surprised with your intelligence you lasted as long as 4 years. Now, let me just clarify that. My father was a Marine. That's why I went in the Army. You understand that too, don't you? Yeah.
Not a word.
No, are you, but any of them come in who, if they have issues, you connected with the VA and you can get them into that system?
yes, absolutely. Yeah, I've learned the ins and outs. The website, the technology we have now, like e-benefits, is like they can go on there and have.
Yeah.
It's
really easy if they know where to go.
Yeah. It's just pointing them in the right direction and letting them know that
That's great.
they can help themselves a lot. And they should.
Thank you.
And it really helps to have someone like you open that door so they can see that too. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope to. I have somebody in mind to try and take the position next year. Trying to kind of groom them for it, but.
I wouldn't be surprised. That seems to be your level of commitment to make this happen. So, outstanding. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Told you they were good.
Uh-huh.
The second navigator is Tiara Simpson. She's currently still active in the Oregon National Guard. She's a sergeant. She's a medic. She's EMT certified. She's about ready to get her CNA. She's in the prerequisites program for nursing and will apply for that in February of next year. And there isn't anything the soldier can't do. Between the two of them, there's nothing they can't do. So I'm extremely impressed with both of them. But when Tiara gets up here and talks to you, you're going to wonder where she gets all of her energy too. So Tiara, could you come up, please?
Hello.
Right.
How's everyone doing today?
Yeah.
So as you know, I'm a medic in the Army, National Guard, Oregon. My unit is in Salem. I'm with MedCom. Tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in California, Southern California, Temecula. I don't know if anyone knows where that is. Yeah. And I graduated from Chaparral High School, and then I went to Cal State San Bernardino. I did a semester of, what is it called, ROTC, and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, let me join the Army. So I joined the military, and then when I came home, I was like, I don't want to do ROTC anymore. And then I transferred to Morgan State University, which is in Baltimore, Maryland. I had been there for about 3 years or so. And then I met my husband. We got married. I got sent off to school again to get a secondary MOS, biomedical equipment technician. That's in San Antonio, Texas. And then we went back to Maryland. We had our first child. And then I was like, I want to be closer to my mom. So we picked up and we moved all the way across the United States, and we are here now in Vancouver, Washington. I chose Clark because it was close to home, and I was able to be a mother, be a wife, and still go to school and finish my degree. I have hopes of applying to the nursing program and getting in, obviously. I feel connected to Clark because of the VRC. It served as my second home. They allowed me to go to school. We use a different system if you're currently in, you don't use the VA. And if you have never been deployed and you're in the Guard, then you use Go Army Ed. So that's something that I'm well versed in, and it's something that I got into the VRC, and they helped me even further to get my benefits, because it's a different situation than those that are using the GI Bill. Activities I am involved in are the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, Vet Club, and Vet Corps, of course. We're currently working on the Battle Buddy program, which is basically having veterans help veterans get through school and be mentors and mentees to one another. I'm very excited about the turnout of that. Hopefully it's doing well. And then my plans for after Clark are to get my RN here, and then I plan on transferring to WSUV and hopefully getting my BS in there. And then I would like to do an active duty contract, whether it be the Army or Navy, as a nurse. Get on my feet, get some more experience, because medicine is medicine, but military medicine is very much so, I don't know how to explain that. Like, it's very fast. It's a little bit unique in the sense that you're dealing with a higher level of trauma, rather than, I'm just working in a regular office or something like that as a nurse. So I'm excited for that in my future. Comments, questions, concerns?
No, it's just outstanding. You seem like travel too.
Yeah, I've been to, by the time I graduated high school, I had been to 11 different schools. So my family moved a lot. My mom was Army, my dad was Army, and then my stepdad was Navy. And so it's just in our blood. Like, I don't have any problem picking up and leaving, moving.
Well, and you're both a great role model and a huge asset for veterans that are coming here. You've not only walked down this path, but you see through a whole bunch of different experiences, yours and your families too. And you seem to be just a little bit involved here.
Yeah, very much so.
Along with the family.
Yeah. Clark is a second home. It is,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for your service, Joe.
Absolutely. Thank you for your service.
She's typically the first person you see when you walk into the resource center. She's right behind the desk with her smile, so I see her all the time.
I was
Even
gonna
for you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
When I walked by today, you captured my attention just because you had such a beautiful
Yeah.
smile. It was so inviting to
Thank
come
you.
in. Like, I'm not even a veteran. I think I want to go in there. Also, thank you for your service and thank you for your contributions to us.
And thank you not only for your service, but for this, it is a tough medical field. And in the military, as you say, that's very specialized. I believe that not a lot of people are either equipped to do that or really want to do that. And you've clearly chosen this path as your career. You've already walked a good portion.
I love it. Yeah, I'm very
That's
passionate.
really apparent.
I absolutely love it.
Great.
The Army needs you, don't go in the Navy.
Army
No
has to
idea.
accept me. AMED said they weren't taking nurses.
Really?
Yeah, I called. I did.
Uh-oh.
I did
Might have to
check.
do some influence.
Or-
Yeah.
Or you have to go.
I already talked to Les Berger to grease those.
There you go. Get less work it out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.